I'm Huon Hooke, and this is The Real Review. The wine we're tasting today is Hayes Family Wines Shiraz 2019 from the Barossa Valley. So the Hayes Family Wines company is a family business. It's not particularly old. It's one of the more recent comers to the Barossa Valley, established only in 2014. The boss is a man called Brett Hayes, and Andrew Seppelt is the winemaker. This particular wine, which is their regular Shiraz, it's not a single vineyard or a single block wine, but this comes from the northern and western parts of the Barossa, and not only from their own vineyard in that case. So the Hayes family are very interested in sustainability. They do composting, they grow natural grasses between the vine rows, they're encouraging the native trees, they're replanting native trees, they're encouraging the native insect life in the plants and trees that they have on the property. They use rainwater for winery and cellar door, and they use mostly, well, at least 60% of solar energy to provide energy for the winery and the cellar door. What does this wine taste like? Well, let's have a taste of it. Let's look at the colour firstly. The colour is terrific colour. It's very deep, very dark, as you'd expect for young Barossa Shiraz. It's got a lot of purple in the tint, in the meniscus. When you tilt it like that and look at a white background through the wine, it's got a lot of purple in it. And smell it, it smells gorgeous. Absolutely classic Barossa Shiraz, fruit driven. In other words, oak is not dominating the wine. There is no doubt there is oak there, but it's not immediately apparent. The wine has coffee, chocolate, aniseed, all sorts of other notes other than fruit, although there are black fruit aromas there too. Blackberry, definitely. Touch of pencil shavings from the oak perhaps, but really, really interesting nose, beautifully integrated. The good thing about a nicely integrated bouquet is that single things don't stick out. It's a mixture of lots of different scents which are in balance. That's the important thing. Let's have a taste. Oh, that's a very fresh, youthful, intense, vibrant wine with a lot of impact to it, a lot of crispness. There's a good acidity there. There's tannin there, but not too much tannin. It's approachable, but it's got firmness, which will hold that wine as it ages for the next 10 or 15 years, no problem. Good length to it, good balance. It's a good each way style of wine. I think you can drink it young. It's only 2 years old now, but it will go on for a lot longer. Excellent. And how do we rate this wine? Hayes Family Wines Shiraz 2019. We rate it at 95, which is a gold ribbon score. Very, very good score indeed, especially considering it's only a $35 wine. In fact, it was number 2 out of 70 Shirazes from the Barossa from the 2019 vintage that we've tasted, and that gives it a top rank rating. We said drink it from now until 2033, and that's only 12 years hence. It will do that easily. Excellent wine. So the food match, what would we serve with a wine such as this? And we asked the winemaker, Andrew Seppelt, what he'd recommend. And he says, while it's young, I would match this wine with grilled or barbecued meats, sausages, hearty vegetables that have a nice touch of char from the grill. In other words, he's suggesting that you char grill the veggies as well as the meat. Totally agree with that. I love that. As the wine ages, it will go well with slow cooked meats and vegetables. Now, you're talking my sort of language, Andrew, because I think that's exactly right. Older wines go with the mellowness and the complexity of slow cooked meats. When they're young and aggressive, they can go with more aggressive flavours like rare barbecued steak, for example. Wonderful. Excellent. I totally agree. Good health.